For this next set of studies, we're gonna look at driving attributes using the RGB colors found in images. So I have a scene up already. I've shared kind of the little building blocks that I'm using for all these tutorials with you as a jumping off point. And if you open the scene and you look in your assets and there's a little caution sign, what you need to do is just relink the footage. So I'm going to, everything is in a project directory, the default Cavalry project directory. So our scenes are in scenes, our assets are in assets, and I'm just plugging to that, and that relinked it. So Cavalry works in a similar manner to Maya in that it wants you to use a consistent directory structure. So let's do that. So when we're making a, let's just start new scene. Sure, we'll save that. So we can make, if you're just starting from scratch, you can make a new project and it'll make these folders and it will know where to look for things. If you're working out of an existing project, what you'll want to do is just set the project to wherever you're working. So in this case, it's going to be procedural form Cavalry. And then I'm going to open my image-driven one. And there it goes. It's working. All right, so let's start from scratch. Once again, I have a, or what I like to do, we'll do a 1080 by 1080. I'll make the background a little bit gray just so I can see it. We'll start with the distribution. So I'll make a circle. With the circle selected, I'll click the distribute. Make it bigger. Maybe I will make my shape a little smaller and add some more. All right. All right, so the next thing we need to do is bring in our image. So to do that, you can just double click in here, just like you can in Illustrator, and I'm gonna grab my Mona Lisa and then plug that into the timeline. All right. Then the next thing I'm going to need is a material sampler. So to do that, I'm going to hit Control period, start typing, material sampler. And then in my material sampler, I'm going to drag my Mona Lisa. So what that lets me do, if I take that and plug it into my duplicator, let's plug it into shape scale. You can already see that something's happening. So let's make my ellipse lighter. Let's maybe make our default, make this. We could go into our shape and make our initial radius a little smaller. And give ourselves some more points, and we can see what's happening. All right. Can also go into our Mona Lisa. Whoops, nope. Go into our shape. Scale it down a little. Or maybe we'll just offset it a little. And Y. We need more dots. And smaller dots. All right. So one of the things that's really nice about Cavalry, and I think makes it a little more flexible than something like Trapcode Form, is that you can plug, and well, as they say in their own documentation, anything into anything. So having the luminance value drive the scale of dots is, a pretty common thing that's been around for a while, but you can also do stuff like this. So let's say I'm going to break. You know what? I'll just delete my ellipse. Create an arc. And then I'm going to plug my arc into the duplicator. And right now it's, I still have preserved that image driving the scale. So let's break that as well. Disconnect input. All right, let's maybe bring down our count a little bit. All right, and then arc. Let's make the stroke fill a little lighter. All right, so how about we plug this number into, let's see here, how about arc, material sampler, and angle. There we go. Okay, so it is plugged in, but right now it is only 0.3 degrees. So that's not going to work. We have to change what the range is for this. So instead of multiplying it by 1, let's multiply everything by 360. Now you can kind of see what's happening. We are having the image drive the percentage of a arc. So how about, see, you can kind of see what's happening here. Maybe we'll make it, our arc's a little smaller. Outer radius a little smaller. There we go. And then maybe we'll go way smaller. Just add some more. Okay? Which is pretty neat. I would imagine if this was moving, it would be very satisfying. We also don't have to use a grid, right? We can use a Fibonacci, which distributes the space a little more efficiently. It'll play off these kind of radial shapes a little better. So let's do that, all right? Have it bleed right off the edge. Maybe I need to make the picture a little bigger. All right, and then I can also plug the original color into the colors of our shapes. And we get something like this, which is, I think, pretty neat. All right,